It's a kind of a nod to my wife, JC. She's a healthcare professional in women's health, and she's worked in a women's GYN clinic at a hospital for many years. Prior to that, she used to work in pediatrics, but for a long time now, she's been focused on women's health. And she also recently launched her own telehealth business called QuickStop Health. She was on here with Cornelius last week.
Yep.
But as far as that, the JC, for any of the women that are out there that have, women's health issues, I highly recommend, especially for those who are busy, who don't have the time to drive to a doctor's office, sit in a waiting room, sit in an exam room waiting around, or maybe the next available appointment's a couple weeks out, as many busy doctor's offices are. You can just go to her website, quickstophealth.com, and, schedule an appointment with her. And, I'm not saying it just because she's my wife, but, she truly is.
Well, that's a good reason too.
But the main thing is she really listens to patients. She really cares for her patients.
Well, and especially when you're a small business person, you need to value your time more than you do if you're working for a regular company.
Yeah.
Because, you say, hey, you call up, you work for the county, and you say, I got a doctor's appointment. So if you're there for 3 or 4 hours, nobody really cares. But when you're a small business person, let's say you're an electrician, and you got to go to the doctor, you can't be sitting there for 3 or 4 hours and miss calls and not be able to take care of a lot of the business things that go on.